back to reality.
The last time Lauren was in school was in the 1990s.
I was in school in the 1990s. And beyond!
And beyond. When did you finish school? When
I
did you
graduated
grade 12?
in the year 2001.
2001. Not as epic. I do remember when the new kindergarten class came in.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to be the graduating year of 2000. And they got a special time capsule.
Jerks.
We didn't get shit.
Well, we graduated in 2001, but I had some friends that were in the class of 2000. And they got a time capsule at our high school. And I think they literally, I'm pretty sure it's set to open in the year 3000. Like, I'm not...
What? How do you have a time capsule? I want to see these time capsules. To me are just like shoeboxes buried in some
maybe it was 100 years. Maybe it was 2100. I don't know. But still, it was like, to me, I remember thinking, like, what a ridiculous increment of time. Like, none of these people are going to be alive. Which it will be cool for the people at the time to open it all up. And, like, think about it. Like, those Nokia cell phones that last, like, a nuclear holocaust, someone put one in there. That thing's going to be working still.
What are you talking about?
Those certain brand of Nokia cell phone, like, indestructible.
For the graduating class of 2000, they put a cell phone in there?
Yeah. Like, what our technology looked like. And then everyone was like, whatever, you're 2001. I'm like, no, but we are the future. We are the first in the millennium.
There's also going to be some weird kid's Tamagotchi in there.
Yeah. Or a Furby. That'll still work. And it'll still turn on and have, like, one eye like this and be like, because that's what Furbies do.
That's what Furbies do. Anyway.
My sister had one. It still turns on in the basement sometimes.
There we go. We're talking about going back to school because some of you suckers, you fools are in schools. So.
Yeah. Or maybe you're a parent and you're like, thank the good Lord Unicorn that my kid has gone back to school.
I don't think our parents had it as bad.
No.
Well, my parents didn't, at least like in my generation, because it was just like, go do whatever.
Yeah. Come back when remember
the lights
to
are
eat.
on.
Come back if you're bleeding.
Yeah, come back if you're bleeding.
And it better not be dark, and I better not have to call you more than 5 times.
And when the street lights come on, come home.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. So.
No, you can't have another popsicle. That's basically.
So I don't. Now I get it because you have to like program for your children. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
They send them to a lot of camps, a lot of day camps.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
and
of day
daycare
camps.
or activity stations. Did you have a best first day of school ever?
Best first day of school.
Or a worst first day of school?
I think the innocence of like kindergarten was pretty great because I was like, oh, I'm going to school. I was very excited to go. I remember my mom made me a book bag.
That's nice.
A book bag
Were
that
you
was
a
made
half
with
day kindergarten
denim.
kid or a full day kindergarten kid? I was half day.
I might have been a halfie.
Mm-hmm.
Halfie.
Mm-hmm. Afternoon class.
I remember having a mat you slept on. I aced that.
We didn't get naps in kindergarten.
Didn't get naps?
No, they were like, you are going to full-time school next year. Get used to it. It was the weaning year.
Huh. The cool thing about going to school in kindergarten was I got a really cool denim backpack thing my mom made, a book bag that said Aaron, embroidered Aaron on it. Pretty rad.
That's pretty unique.
Pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. And then I had my sleeping mat was a blue foot. Like it was in the shape of a foot because it was...
Which toe did you rest your head upon?
I don't know. I can't recall, but I just remember that. And I remember Mason the sleeping. Water table. I don't know. Wasn't a huge fan of the water table. I didn't want to get wet.
And ours was sand like half the year, and then it turned to suds of bubbles. I remember being like, it's like we're in the tub. Oh, that was genius.
I think junior high was a weird, like when you switch schools, when you go from, for us, it was grade 6 into grade 7. Going to Arthur A. Leach. Represent what?
Yeah.
A. Leach.
Mine was
the Lancers.
Sir John Franklin.
What were you?
We were the Roadrunners until halfway through grade 8, and then we had a school-wide vote onto changing our...
To?
The...
Panda Bears and their teal.
Firebirds. Franklin Firebirds.
That's pretty cool. Firebirds is better than the Roadrunners.
Yeah.
I found whenever they did a sports thing and they changed the name or something, or they were like, let's pick colors, it was always teal. It was always teal, and it was some lame animal. It was like pandas or like polar bear, like the storm here. Anyway, we're getting off subject. I'm getting off subject.
Stay on target.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of mine. I remember being very excited about grade 1 because they had like a meet and greet like 2 days before school actually started, and I had a male teacher, which is not very common for a grade 1.
Yeah.
And he was super nice. His name was Bernard, and he had a student teacher named Eric, like the Prince and Little Mermaid, and he was French and handsome. And then guess who became my teacher in grade 2?
Eric.
There.
Is that the one you kissed his forehead?
I did. I kissed him on the forehead on the last day of school.
Lauren made out with his forehead.
I was sitting on his desk and I was like giving him like thanks gifts, and I was like, you're so funny, and I just like leaned forward and like kissed him on the forehead, and then immediately was like, what did I just do? And he was like, oh, that's nice, Lauren, but you shouldn't do that. And I was like, I know I shouldn't do that. Oh my god, I thought my life was over. I remember crying all the way home, feeling like I was gonna be ostracized, and also like that my heart was broken because Eric, my full-grown man teacher, said, no, it's not appropriate for a child to kiss him on the forehead. But I loved him. He's handsome.
What I remember of school is a lot of positive. I had a lot of fun. But I do remember there being, like, tragic amount of, like...
Drama.
Yeah, no, but unaware racism. Like, just totally unaware.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in the 80s, like, during the Reagan era, it was just, like, totally...
Even later than that, like when you played kickball, they're like, let's play Chinese baseball. And now you're like, what? No! They play regular baseball in China. They do not, that is not a thing. And it was like, teachers would say that. And no one, and even I had friends who were Chinese and they didn't even, I don't know if they know.
No, and I had it.
Yeah, but it's horrible. That's terrible. Yeah. What?
Nothing.
I don't know. You did something bad.
I did. Yeah, I just remember there being a lot of like prejudice and the kind of racism. It was like, I was never a part of it, but I knew some people that were a victim of it. And it was kind of unfortunate, but you know, I think things are different now. I hope. Now people just pick on each other for the same reason. Everyone gets picked on for the same reasons, not just because of like nationality.
Yeah, you have bad skin, pizza face. That's across all nationalities.
I don't know if people say pizza face anymore or ever did.
No, they did.
I don't
People
know.
call people that.
Who was offended by pizza face?
Because it meant that you were greasy and had different chunks of meat on your face. I'm going to say that now. I'm going to get a big zit on my forehead tomorrow morning. But I never called anybody pizza face, to my knowledge. I might have, but I don't remember specifically being like, this is good.
I always thought that was a lame thing to call someone. Yeah. What was your favorite thing to call someone? I remember in the 90s, it was like, you tool. That was great. You tool! I
remember hearing an older boy, because my elementary school was on the same compound as a junior high, and I heard a junior high kid call someone a nutsack. And in my head, I didn't realize they meant scrotum. I just thought they meant like a bag of peanuts, or like...
That's pretty funny.
So to me, I was like, it's just funny sounds. It's funny sounds, and I didn't get it, and then I called somebody that, and my dad was like, what did you just say? I didn't get it. Half the time kids say insults, they don't really know what it means.
Oh, absolutely. I once called my sister, what did I call her?
Penis breath?
Penis breath.
Yeah.
I had no clue what it meant, I just thought it was funny.
Well, yeah, penis is a funny word. And bad breath is hilarious.
I'll just say, Gary Murky gave out some corporal punishment on that one.
Oh, boy.
I got a little bit of the corporals.
The corporal?
Yeah, I remember that. I was really mad about that.
You got your bones, Matt?
Yeah. I think I got the belt on that one.
Whoa, I never got the belt.
Grr, got angry!
I think it's spanked. I can count on one hand how many times I got spanked. But I think not that I believe in spanking, but I think like I knew it was always like a threat, like this will happen, and in my mind I was like, I know it's gonna happen, but I'm doing this anyways, and then...
I always knew my own kind, like when you went over to other kids' houses, like, oh, you got spanked by now.
Yeah.
You always knew the kids that had fear in their eyes, like, oh.
Yeah, and then you had the one friend whose parents never said no to them, and they were terrible kids.
Horrible kids.
And they'd blame you for things. They'd break things in their house and then blame you.
In that note, thanks for watching. Don't be that terrible kid at school. Remember, what if you had any advice to give a child who's still going to school, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, because like, what's your updated, like, I walked up and down the hill both ways, 9 miles.
No, what's your advice, please?
No, I'm just trying to think, like... What would be your thing? What would be your thing?
I would say, don't sweat it too much.
Yeah.
Try and have as much fun as you possibly can when you're younger, and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Because you got lots of time to do a lot of things with your life. Yeah. At that moment, enjoy the people around you and play.
Yeah. Play. And be nice to people, because, you know, everyone's dealing with stuff you don't know about. Like, really. Like,
Don't be a crappy winner.
Don't be a crappy winner. Don't be that guy.
Thanks, everyone. We're Bucko. It's my best friend, Lauren.
This is my best friend, Aaron.
Check out some of our other stuff and subscribe to our channel. We would like it.
Do it.
Okay.
Please do it.
Okay, bye.
Happy school.
Happy school.